finally a video on the Finalizer. I tried to make that video, but I was interrupted then. If you want to know more about that, I'll link it over here. But now I'm going to make it like for real. So TC Electronic released the Finalizer app, and at first I found that a bit weird. Now the reason why I found that weird is that I've studied audio engineering and I've had a few teachers who were like in the business for a long time, and they were all saying like, yeah, the Finalizer was a cool thing when it came out. I mean, it could do a lot of stuff, but right now it's very outdated. Like, why use a Finalizer if we have all those other tools? And I saw that same opinion resonating on the internet as well. A lot of people were like, yeah, Finalizer, yeah, outdated and that kind of stuff. And then TC Electronics decides to release the Finalizer as software on finalizer.com, and the whole internet is exploding on how awesome that is. Anyway, let's take a look at the Finalizer. And it already starts good. Master like a pro, sound like a hit. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it is a hit, because it's the music that makes it a hit, not the mastering. Really. Listen to Billie Eilish. Or what's else very bad mastered? Or is it bad mastered? It's always a question. Linked over here. I find the mastering from Billie Eilish actually very good. But anyway, analyze your mix. Find out if your mix matches the sound of today. It's free. Oh, I'm Dutch. Get the full picture. View your tracks like you have never seen them before. It begins with clarity. Clarity as in like knowing what you're doing. Yeah, okay. Compare and tune. Compare your music and take nothing but informed mastering decisions. Create your master sound like the hits of today or yesterday if that is your ultimate goal. Okay, good that they're saying that. Yesterday is my goal. Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Dynamics, loudness and frequencies in a single view. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's free, blah, blah. Well, it's good to show this page to you guys. This is a good page. The TC Electronics Finalizer Universe. Now, blah, blah, blah. We're trying now. It's free, blah, 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 blah. But then scroll to this. 25 years in professional mastering. And this is where it all started with the M5000. It was the first multi-band compressor Finalizer thing that TC Electronic made. And I have to watch because I think I've worked with this one. I think the 96K. And how I worked with that is interesting. It was in a broadcasting van. I needed to mix, I think it was only speech. And there was a Finalizer on my master bus. It was configured. I wasn't allowed to touch it. Like, that was what it was. That was not my business anymore, that Finalizer. But it was on my rack. And it is so interesting with, like, for broadcasting, how they deploy these things. They use the Finalizer, and they also use that's more on the radio stations and stuff. They use Optimods from Orban. Yeah, these things. These things have so much control of your sound. It's almost spectacular. Like, I could do this with my faders and not hear a difference. That's how bad the compression is. And same goes with the Optimods. The Optimods are even worse, if you ask me. But that's my one and also my only experience with the Finalizer. So I'm not sure if I can tell you guys the differences, because I simply can't. But we can at least take a look at, the system and what it does and what we can do with it. So let's do that. This is it. That's very crowded. Enter project, drop an audio file here. Now the file we're going to master is a track from Darude. And it's called Sandstorm, of course. Importing audio file. Playback ready. Okay. And there's our stuff. Okay. Okay. How are we going to master this? CD master, wow. 5-band compression CD master. Yeah, this looks really Orban-like. It's just a multi-band, I know. Yeah. Oh, this really sounds like a certain time frame. I don't know why. Yeah, this is the typical compression. But it's linked. Can I? Oh, this is crossover frequency. Okay. Can I? Ah. This is an interesting analysis and interface. Can we compare? Okay, do we have more? EQ, air, body presence, brighten. So are these just presets that are already in there? Yeah, smiley. Yeah, it's already doing something. Okay. Almost focused at choosing a preset unless you choose the flat one. Interesting way of working. I have to say that this is not a plugin, by the way. It's literally a full app that I'm using, which is kind of cool. I mean, sometimes you just want to use like a separate app for. Oh, this is also cool how the spectrum changes. It's instantly reacting to what you're doing. Sometimes it's cool to have separate software for mastering because a DAW is not always the perfect thing for mastering. So, we can also separately listen to only the compression. Yeah. Okay. Limiter. -9. Oh, but this is really not bad. This is really not bad. It really sounds like the thing you hear on the radio, actually. It glues it together very well. Wow! And this is, of course, what you're doing it for. Like, the suite thing, app, whatever, is cool, but it of course falls and stands with the processing of the sound. Now it is very clean. There's not, is there? Then bell, spoken, EQ, blah blah blah. There's not a lot of coloring in here, but it's not really a problem. I mean, you should do the color in the mix then. So we also have chains in here. Let's delete this, what we made here. Let's reset. Can I reset this? This is reset. Added air, added warmth, body pressure enhanced, neutral, full band chain, neutral iTunes chain, gently brightened, enhanced clarity. Okay. Interesting. This is very, very good stuff, actually. Okay. Oh, that is cool. Wow, so we can just say, I want to master this at -6. And it just limits it to... That is the best thing ever. That is so cool. I think they can only do that with like when they know the full track, because then they analyze the full track and then say, okay, let's recap this thing in general, because it sounds very good. That's all that I can say. I mean, how quickly and how easily I got to like a good sound on, of course, like the track is already a good track, but it all falls and stands with a good track, of course. But I mean, this is really like a hot knife through butter, or hot butter, or whatever. it goes really smoothly, the process in this thing. So that's really cool. What does it cost? Free. Oh no. $200, and then that's a one-time price, right? That's really worth it. Like if you make a good mix and you need to finalize it, then this is a very good thing. It is very neutral, but most of the times that's what you need. My only craving that I have during this is for some analog. There's not a way to insert analog in here or something. That's really my own style. Doesn't mean that it sounds bad or my style sounds good or something. It's just I have a different style. I like to add something to the sound, while this is actually keeping things very neutral. And it does it very well. So a real recommendation to check it out. You can check it out for free on their website for 14 days. You need an iLok account, but I'm not sure if it runs on iLok Cloud. So you have to check that. Otherwise you need an iLok key. Then you can test it yourself, and that's of course the best way to find out if a plugin works for you. So I will link to finalizer.com because that's their website. It's really cool, finalizer.com. I'll link it below. Let me know what you think. Also down below there's a comment section where you can shout out everything you want, which is what most people do. Or let me know what you think of this plugin, or what you think of my personality, which is most of all negative comments. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. Now, if you like and appreciate my videos and would like to support me in a financial way, then that is possible by pledging a bit to my Patreon campaign, which I'm going to link over here. There are some benefits towards pledging to my Patreon campaign, but more on that is on this page. Another way to support me is by watching more videos, so I'll link a random video over here. Don't forget to subscribe, keep pushing the like button, and bye bye.